two legendary giants of the animal kingdom, the icy ruler of the Arctic and the rugged powerhouse of the forests and mountains. But who takes the crown as the coolest bear? Let's dive into the wild showdown between the polar bear and the grizzly bear. Introduction to the polar bear. First up, the polar bear, nature's Arctic masterpiece. With a coat so white it blends seamlessly with the snow, the polar bear is built for survival in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Fun fact, polar bears have black skin under their fur to absorb heat. Power move. They can swim for hours, covering distances up to 60 miles in icy waters. A polar bear isn't just a swimmer, it's the Michael Phelps of the animal kingdom, except this one hunts seals for dinner. Meet the grizzly bear. Now, let's talk about the grizzly bear, the wilderness warrior. Known for its iconic hump and enormous claws, the grizzly dominates forests, rivers, and mountains across North America. Fun fact, a grizzly can run up to 35 miles per hour faster than most sprinters. Power move. With a swipe of its paw, it can take down prey or dig for roots and insects like it's plowing the ground. While polar bears are built for endurance, grizzlies are the definition of brute strength and adaptability. Head-to-head comparisons. So how do these two compare? Let's break it down. Size. Polar bears usually edge out grizzlies, weighing up to 1,500 pounds. But grizzlies are stocky tanks with shorter legs and a more compact build. Diet. Polar bears are carnivores with seals on the menu. Grizzlies, they're omnivores, feasting on everything from berries to bison. Temperament. Polar bears are solitary hunters. Grizzlies can be fiercely territorial, especially mothers protecting their cubs. Let's pit these titans against each other in a battle of pure strength and skill. Swimming. In the water, the polar bear has the upper paw. With its massive, webbed paws and an insulating layer of blubber, it's like a torpedo cutting through icy waves. Grizzlies, on the other hand, can swim too, but only for short distances and nowhere near as gracefully. Climbing. On land, the grizzly shines. Thanks to its powerful claws and muscular limbs, it can scale trees like an expert climber, especially when it's hunting or escaping danger. Polar bears, forget climbing, they're too heavy and live where there aren't many trees anyway. Power moves. What about sheer power? A grizzly's bite force is around 10 psi, enough to crush a bowling ball. But the polar bear isn't far behind, with a bite strong enough to crack a seal's skull. Intelligence and problem solving. Bears aren't just strong, they're smart too. But which one is the better problem solver? Polar bears are known for their incredible patience and cunning while hunting seals. They'll wait for hours by a seal's breathing hole, perfectly still, until the moment to strike. Grizzlies, however, show off their brains with their ability to adapt. They've been seen using tools like flipping over rocks to find insects or creating small traps to catch fish. Both bears are clever in their own way. but the grizzly's versatility gives it a slight edge here. The face-off fantasy fight. What if these two beasts actually met in the wild? Who would win in an epic showdown? Imagine this. A polar bear has drifted south on an ice floe, and a grizzly bear wanders into its path. They size each other up. The polar bear stands on its hind legs, towering at 10 feet tall. The grizzly roars, showing off its enormous claws. Battle breakdown. The polar bear's size gives it an initial advantage. It's larger and has greater reach. The grizzly counters with speed and explosive power, charging at up to 35 miwa. In the end, it could go either way, but experts suggest it would likely depend on the environment. On ice, the polar bear dominates. In the forest, the grizzly has the home field advantage. Who would win this dream matchup? Let's just say, if they ever meet, it's best to leave these giants to their own domains. Beyond their strength and beauty, both bears face challenges in the wild. Polar bears are struggling with shrinking sea ice due to climate change, making it harder to hunt seals. Grizzlies, while not endangered, face threats from habitat loss and conflicts with humans as they wander into towns searching for food. Whether you're Team Polar Bear or Team Grizzly, protecting these incredible animals and their habitats is something we can all agree on. Myth busting. Think you know everything about these bears? Let's bust some common myths. Myth. Polar bear's fur is white. Truth. It's actually transparent. It looks white because it reflects light. Myth. Grizzlies are the same as brown bears. Truth. All grizzlies are brown bears, but not all brown bears are grizzlies. Grizzlies are a specific subspecies. The more you know, the cooler these bears become. The verdict. So, who's cooler? It depends on how you define cool. If it's about surviving extreme conditions, the polar bear reigns supreme. If it's about versatility and raw power, the grizzly bear is your champ. One thing's for sure, both of these incredible bears are vital to their ecosystems and are awe-inspiring in their own right. Now, it's your turn to decide. Who do you think is cooler, the Arctic King or the Wilderness Warrior? Drop your vote in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more wild animal showdowns.